And now he's gonna blame me for all this shit.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
So you were okay with all of that, Daniel? Like there was nothing wrong? Did you want to live that badly? Did you go ahead and listen to a guy like Alexander? Like, I get wanting to live in all, but...
Was there something else?
Oh yeah, what's up, bro?
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
By the way, did you say Agrippa? Like, the A is silent? I'll remember that.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Okay, I don't want you to talk about Alexander. You're my homie now, alright? It means that you don't talk about Alexander. Yeah. Alexander, I don't care.
Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Okay. Please don't talk. I want to search for the orbs and help us both out, you know? Like, I love listening to dialogue, but we have to still do stuff. I feel bad for leaving while people are talking. What's... okay, still yellow. Well, it felt really weird walking up those stairs. I thought that was insane for a bit. The door that was open. I guess the game played it smart. Because of course when somebody sees the doors open, they're not gonna go to the open door. They're gonna visit all those other places first. Oh, this is that end. Okay. Well, Agrippa told me where the 6 pieces were, but I can't remember what he said. But that's kind of tough for me. Oh, we have the lepers. I forgot about this. It's not perfect. Okay, my mental stuff. The person has depression, they can fit an orb and afterwards back in the bed. An orb is needed to enter the inner center. Its centerpiece lies scattered into torture rooms. The torture rooms? But I already checked those, right? Or did they suddenly like appear when there was a flashback? Which way am I supposed to go? This way? Yeah. If only you didn't have fall damage, Daniel. If only. So weird, I'm leaving every door open. Like, I feel pretty sure it's not in this. There won't be a monster spawning near here. Oh no, it was past Agrippa. Oh, by the way, I didn't look.
Was there something else? I was my pupil. My people. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
Ah.
I found the Mithra evidence. Vantage had not been plundered. Do you know Mithra is? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is a whole building. The Dark Halls being the universe. Inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
Okay, let's set the torture chambers again. Well, you know what? No. We're gonna go check the machine first. Because we activated it.
Dad, good to see.
I just...
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found him. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
like turn this thing off again. So
Violence
it can't
of way of time, and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of the Mithraean faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Okay. Go up there. Find out what the levers do, if they are activated now. I'll turn this on. Yeah, it feels so weird walking on the stairs. I guess it's realistic. Like it should not walk the same like a flat land. But it's still throwing me off. Games usually don't do that. That's close. Useless. Oh, that one's closed. Okay, so these two doors.
Help her! Find a way!
We solved something. Fuck if it. I know what we've solved. But I guess we did something. Cool. Okay, we lost some things here. Okay, so the next objective should be the pieces of the orb. I don't think if we should.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, he's really hating. And how is he gonna stop me? Unless he has control of the monsters in him, and I don't think he does. Like the monsters seem to have like their own objective.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, man. Well, I need this positive reinforcement. Like that Alexander breathing on my ass.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Yeah, we have Alexander breathing down my neck. So it's a good thing he's You to give me some positive reinforcement. Nah, that's not a monster. But I am gonna close this door. Don't like that noise. Is there anything significant in this room? Aside from the well that it is making noise. Is it the water monster? Oh, we have a... Actually... Do I expect the monster to come out of the thing that I'm pulling up? Oh wait, I already have a feeling what we have to do here. I feel like we're gonna beat the monster here. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So can we get it? Whatever we accomplished. Boom. Big remains. Alright, alright. Transept. Okay, where will we end up now? We're making some good progress, so I'm happy about that. Even after not playing so long. A really open room. Okay, this seems more torturous to me.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
There's also a staircase up there. Let's check that out.
Shivering.
You nasty man. Can monster go upstairs? I wonder. I'm gonna entertain the fact that they can, so I'm closing the door. Phew! Hell yeah. Okay, we have some boat. Note. Oh, and one of those special kind of notes. Let's read this. Notes on torture. Well, that's a nice title. I guess we should take note for this. I guess. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, striking once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the criteria and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Wow. That's a crazy note to read. Holy shit. There's a boss. I don't think see a boss in this game. My gosh. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, and demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Alexander is also dealing with some sort of dilemma. Still don't care though. Still gonna kill his ass. So, be prepared. Okay. You already know. Left. Go left first. Slow. Ooh, what the... I don't like that. No, not liking it. Ah, quite a few. 5, 6, oil, 5, 6, oil, 6, oil. Left still. Holy. Oh, is this bad for my son? That's an ore piece. But it's a closet, so I expect we have to hide from something here. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, this is awful. What is this for? Oh, it's what operates the machine. Off me. That was really bad from Sandy, isn't it? Yeah, fuck. Let's move on. Okay, we can close that. Oh, Daniel needs to recoup for a moment. Should I go upstairs where the light is? Just for a moment and let Daniel heal. Not heal, just be more safe.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Yeah,
he
how?
all right?
Daniel.
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
Oh.
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I remember that guy. That's the guy that there was a man that walked into a burning house. He somehow got blamed for it.
Please, do anything, whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Oh, fuck. But Daniel, how could you believe Alexander in this case, man? Like, were you that desperate again? The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the invader. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Awful, awful. Where's the beast though? I only came here for orbs. It can be an empty room, right? Yeah, no it can't. Fucking hiding from me. Okay, let's leave. It makes sense that Daniel is extra trippy in these kind of rooms, knowing he was a part of it. Still insane. Oh, what the? I didn't even see this guy. What? Oh, what? This is insane. Holy shit. Okay, let's grab the piece here. Right now, we have been clear with no monsters, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. The man, is that Alexander and me? I can't. Oh, it's so hard when you're insane. Grab the piece. Leave. Oh, Sandy, crystal clear. Oh, awesome. Okay, we can leave this area. I feel like we're getting close to the end game. And if so, it has been one crazy ride, I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's head back to Agrippa for now.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I get you, I get you. An orb. Oh, okay, no. The remaining orb pieces can be found in the choir. Alright, cool. We will do that in the next episode. I feel like we have done enough. I'm just gonna talk over him now. I feel like it's great time with our friend, who is really a chatterbox. He doesn't He always has something to talk about. So with that, I'm gonna end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode. Later.
I've always hoped Vaya would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Vaya will reveal himself.
And he's taking over the outro. Bye bye.